some bass in here.
I don't know. I think there's more brim than anything. Listen to those ducks.
They're having a conference.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Little mallards. There they go. They're shaking their booties. They're shaking their booties. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Well, this is our first camping trip as a family. That's the reason why I changed my trailer again. The main reasoning for adding camping to our channel is that I'm just like you guys. I have a 9-to-5 job, if that's what you want to call it. I have family. I have, my son, my wife, and other obligations. But I also want to create content for you guys weekly. I like to have as many videos as I can, but sometimes it's tough. So to be able to do that, yes, it requires me to go out on the weekends, either film a video, then edit it, go out fishing, film that, then edit it. So really, it's taking my whole weekend up, or I try to, squeeze it in during the week. So adding camping to this channel brings in a different subscriber type of base. It also allows me to be with my family, and at the same time, create content for the channel. So it kills two birds with one stone, and plus I like camping. But I want to be able to create these memories with my son. So this is our first trip with me and my wife and my son. And it's kind of a test run, but I think he's going to like it. And either way, the trailer's set up for camping, or if I'm on the road filming, or on the road fishing, it gives me a place to sleep if I need to. So it's not really a wasted investment with the new trailer. But that's what this is all about. I'm using HipCamp, and HipCamp is a app where you can go on, and they have hundreds of thousands of locations around the country, and it does a search based on where you want to do your search at. So what it is you're staying on people's property, so you're not going to public campgrounds, which is nice. So we're using HipCamp, and that's how we're probably going to always camp. And right now, our first run, we're about an hour and a half away from our house, which is near Columbia, South Carolina. Is our first trip out this time. So stay tuned. I'm going to leave HipCamp in the description. You guys can go check that out via the internet or through the app through your phone and try it out. It gives you your privacy when you're out camping. You're not surrounded by a bunch of campers, crazy people, fireworks, partiers, and it gives you your peace that you want and your solitude when you go camping. So let's go. Hope you guys like this episode. All right, guys. Well, I got the fire blazing. I'm going to let that get up to burn down the embers, and I'm going to get my cooking grate set over that. The place we're staying, you can see, pretty much has a good variety of everything here on site. It's a nice little place. I'll leave the actual link to this particular place. So the place we're staying at is Camping on Piper's Pond. It's actually out in Eastover, South Carolina, so it's only like an hour and a half from where we live, which is good. But we're just getting ready to have some lunch here. It's just cool. You can see it's just us here, the owners that live down the road here, and that's it. I don't think you'll be able to stay in here. This is only a 2-site campground, but I got the trailer leveled out pretty much as best as I can. It's not like I have 4 leveling jacks. We're ready to start camping, guys, so enjoy this. We got a pond behind us. You're gonna see a bunch of stuff going on, and it's our first camping trip, so this is actually new for me too, filming, so it may be a little rough, but we'll do all right. I mean, I just like the privacy. Remember I was talking about in that trailer video, I was actually gonna get an inverter with a 12-volt battery. Well, my wife found this thing. It was on QVC on a good special, and it was a good deal, and I looked it up, and it actually is a good top-rated thing. But this EcoFlow-Tech, I think it's the Delta 3 Plus, has an 1800 watt output and I think a 2400 watt surge protection basically on it. I mean, this is what's going to run my coffee pot. I had a shop vac hooked up to this, and it actually came with a solar panel, a 160 watt solar panel to charge us up as well. I don't think we're going to need it on this trip because this should be able to run my coffee pot at least 3 to 4 times, maybe even more, to make my coffee. So I mean, this is cool. It gives you even 20 amp outlets. It gives you USB charging. It recharges off the solar panel. When you plug this thing in, it charges to full in I think an hour and maybe an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes. So it's got all these connections here for solar in the back. You can see right here, this just slides in and gets out of the way, and this is where you plug in 1 or 2 solar panels. This is your charger for the 120 volt charging, and this port here you can see extra battery ports. You can add additional batteries to this as well and just prolong your range on this. So it may be an option down the line. If I start using a lot of power, I may want to actually add an additional battery, which I think this is cool. It's a very simple all together setup and gives us the ability to run my coffee pot. I can run a whole bunch of stuff off it. So we are still a little spoiled here camping. All right, guys, time for some hot dogs. So after we eat lunch, we got a little pond here that we're gonna fish in, and at 5 o'clock the fish feeder goes off across the way. But when that fish feeder goes off, all the brim and everything go over to the feeder, so Jared will be able to catch one then for sure. They have kayak, a little aluminum boat that you can go out on. I mean, this is still kind of, we're in February right now, so it's not like it's super hot, all lush and green. But this is kind of how I like camping, when it's still cooler. Even though today's like in the 70s, I still like it when it's a little bit cooler and not super hot. It's a cool little place here, guys. You can see we got their dog waiting for some food, and that's our setup. It even comes with a grill. The campfire pit is already set up, so I have to set up my personal one. We got an actual charcoal grill. We got a picnic table, and we're set up right along the edge there by the road where it's a little bit more level. And you can see I use jack stands. We'll go over that inside of that trailer a little bit later today if you haven't seen that video yet. Little guy's out there. He's got his fishing pole by the feeder. We have Pearl, their dog, sitting right here chilling out, keeping an eye on him, the protector. It's early on in the day. We're going to actually teach him what a bait caster too. His first time, he's really excited about it. So we got that coming up here. Jared's got a new buddy.
I wonder if there's some bass in here.
I don't know. I think there's more brim than anything. But well, no, it's a good time to practice. So we're actually on our way over, and if you notice, Jared's got a bait caster in his hand. He's never done this before, so we're gonna try to see if we can teach him today. But we're gonna kind of get him used to using the bait caster. He's 6. He's good at watch the poop. Watch the poop.
Pooping.
He's good at spinning, but we have to teach him the bait caster. It's about that time. Listen to those ducks.
They're having a family They're having a conference.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Little mallards. There they go. They're shaking their booties. They're shaking their booties. Look at them paddle. Look at the wake they make.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me give you a first thing. So what I tell you, you're gonna stick your finger on it, right? And when you cast that, try to keep your finger on the spool a little bit, right? Ready? I'm gonna go out and heave it out like this, but my finger's still on the spool. And I got this set all the way up high though. Okay, and just do what you normally do. So what I want to do is I want you to see if you can get one done. Okay, so you got to put your finger. Nope, you're going to be casting with this hand only. All right, put your thumb on it like this, right, and then kind of let it go. Okay, and then change hands. Put both hands on it. Right, and then spin it like that. Okay, just get a little closer so you don't get the weeds caught up in there. All right, let me see if you can practice casting a little bit easier. Just leave it on there. This is just practice, okay? So let me see if you can do it. Take your time. Don't feel nervous. Okay, not bad. But see how it was all? No, see how it was all spun up here? You gotta watch. That's what you call an overrun. Then we're going to do this. What I'll do is I'll tighten this down a little bit. And we'll leave everything set at high. Let me just get one out of the stuff where it actually goes. We'll leave it set at high so you get used to casting it, okay? Keep trying. Now listen, if the line, if this line overruns, just take it and pull that so it's all sitting flush, okay?
What does it do when the fish is like on?
Just like your spinning wheel. You'll know if there's a fish on there, buddy. Did it overrun it at all? No. Okay, good job. All right, so we're getting a couple casts in there. I think you got this down. Just keep practicing, bud, but keep fishing at the same time. All right, and remember, if it overruns, just make sure you fix it, okay, before you cast it out again. That may be it for today with teaching. Oh, you're stuck again, bud, or do you have a fish on?
No, I'm stuck.
Yeah. Let me go get this unstuck for the little guy. Yeah, you definitely tried your best, bud, but it just takes practice. It's not easy. You know, the bait casters are easier than they used to be back in the day, but it takes time. Lots of time to practice.
So now I need to know when I cast out, you have to keep it on.
You gotta keep it. You gotta keep your thumb on it.
Wait, you're filming?
I'm filming you.
I got it.
Go.
What do you gotta do? You gotta beat your chest?
Well, for gorilla.
Oh.
Taco.
Oh. Taco,
Cat.
goat,
Cheese.
pizza.
Taco.
Oh, here's Piper. You got Piper and what's the other one?
Pearl.
Pearl. Piper and Pearl. These are our campsite dogs that keep us all protected at night. Keeps the chickens safe.
More camping. There's my pole. 5-gallon thing is on fire. What you digging? What you digging, Piper? Piper's digging something. What you digging, Piper? What is it? You want to sniff the gear? We got a hose fire. Why are you digging, Piper? Why are you digging? Thanks for the marshmallow. We already ate a marshmallow. Here's the camping tools. So we brought burgers, and this is for the thing. This is camp 2, or camp 1. We were at camp 2. I don't think you can see it. I don't think I can see it either. They have wood. They have a hose too. They have a grill. There's more wood, and there's an outhouse. And then I'm going to show you something else. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. There's the fish feeder. Go off at 5 o'clock, and we're going to go fishing at 5 o'clock when the light turns on. Pond over there too. It's larger than this one. There's the truck garbage and fish. There's the other garbage. The pie cones. Pie cone. Pie cone. Pie cones. What?
You put them in the that's where you put them in the fire too.
Huh.
That one we collected a bunch of pine cones. They go up really easy. Put it in the fire.
Okay, I'll put this pie cone in the fire. Pie cone. Fire in the hole. There's the fire. I just threw that pie cone. He's getting it.
Well, she's got it in her mouth. She's gonna drop it down. She'll play with it. You may have to leave her that bowl now. She may want it. See? She's playing with it now. All right, pick it up and throw it. So go after it again. Not towards the water, towards the field. He's waiting for you to throw it, bud. There she goes. So if you haven't seen my trailer video, I'll just kind of do a brief little walkthrough here, but you can see I got the NOCO plug, which is NOCO, because where I'm staying at on these people's property, they actually supply you a 15 amp cord, which is good just for our general stuff. We got a 6x12 V-nose trailer. Added that magic mesh net stuff on here, and I was kind of peeking here real quick. This is also my kayak trailer. And for camping, my son turned off the lights above the bed here. But this is my bed platform. There's another light to back there, but you can see we got this mounted on the E-track. Got some fishing rod holders and a whole bunch of other things, but my layout video or my walkthrough video of this trailer would be a better video to see, but you can kind of see how we have it set up here for camping. And I got like a little blower motor in here running off the power supplied from the people at Piper's Pond that we're staying at. Here's just what the inside of the trailer looks like, and we got that magic mesh net stuff and paper towel holders for batteries. We pretty much carry almost everything we need. Not really set up for fishing this time, it's more for camping, but this is what the inside of this looks like. You see I got some Milwaukee pack outs mounted with all my with all my fishing gear that we brought, that I usually carry with me. And underneath the bed platform, which is kind of hard to see probably underneath there, is where I store all the stuff. And there's little Boo. So this is a queen size bed with the platform mounted on the E-track. You can see right there. And just a platform that I have with the walkthrough video of this trailer, which I'll link it in this video as well. Gives you more of a detailed walkthrough. So the fish feeder went off. Fish are going nuts. Ducks are going nuts. Jared ran nuts. So over there trying to catch a fish on the ticklers. We kind of tried a few times today. He practiced with the bait caster. He was good for about 3 or 4 casts, and then he had a hell of a bird's nest, so I took care of the bait caster. But he'll get it. I mean, it's only 6. Just don't catch the ducks, buddy. But you can see the... All right, Jared's got one. Jared's got one. Tighten that drag up because it's loose still.
Ryan, look at this thing.
Yeah. All right, pick it up by the line, not the... We should fillet him. Well, that's a pretty one, bud.
Okay, get out there.
Oh, he's biting.
We got some s'mores going on here. Probably kind of hard to see. It's dark out. But we got our outside lights on the trailer rolling right now. You can hear all those frogs. So just give a little extra light while we're out here doing our s'mores, but we'll turn it off after s'mores so it gets a little nicer.
I'll have another s'more.
I think Jared's all hyped up on sugar from s'mores and graham crackers.
These are actually good graham crackers.
You like them? Family's still sleeping. We got our morning coffee running here with the EcoFlow Delta 3 Plus unit that we have. Thing runs our coffee pot. You see when it kicks on, the heater tells you the watt draw, how long the thing will last, your battery voltage, percentage left, how many days left, how many hours left. It's pretty cool. But we're just having our morning coffee and getting ready for another day. In a little while we'll make breakfast once we get the fire down to some embers. That's what we're doing right now. We're out here having some alone time. All right, we got a little breakfast rolling this morning. Got some bacon. Jared's doing his reading already. Right, doing your reading. And we're gonna chill out for a few more hours and then we're gonna head home. So this is our first trip overnight, one night. Turned out pretty well. Got the morning sunrise there. Jared caught a fish. Caught a fish this morning, right? That's a good way to start your morning. You guys gotta check this place out if you really want seclusion. There's only two sites here. And you pretty much have the place to yourself if you come at the right time. You won't see anybody else here but the owners and yourself. And the owners of this property are pretty cool. Very nice people. All right, guys, we are wrapping up. This is just a quick little intro video to camping. Nothing crazy. We just kind of want to get our feet wet, and I also want to get my feet wet a little bit with camping itself, shooting videos for you guys. We'll probably hit a different area next time, maybe something a little bit more activities that we can film and all that jazz. But just a quick little intro, guys. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it's going to give you guys some ideas of how I set my trailer up, little equipment and things I'm using, you know, like my EcoFlow and all that stuff. That's what this is all about. And if you know, have kids yourself, and your kids like to watch other kids go fishing or camp, come check out our videos. I don't know how many of these a year we'll have, maybe 10, 12, hopefully more. We'll see how everything goes and how the little guy likes it. So thanks for stopping by, guys. I really appreciate it. As always, be safe on the water, and I'll catch you on the water, and maybe I'll have to do a little different intro or outro for camping. We'll see. All right, catch you next time.